Okay, so the last video we had a look at these, and so these were your phalanges, and we've got 3, or should have 3. We found that this one was missing one, and this one on the end here might be fused, so it looks as if it's joined together on the end there. But on the whole, you should have 3. But there are anatomical variations from person to person, so don't be surprised if you see these differences. So we've got this phalanx here. So this was proximal because it's closest to the body. Then we've got a middle and a distal. So distal for distance. So this is furthest away. And then we had a look at the joins in between. So this was a proximal interphalangeal joint just in here, and then a distal interphalangeal joint just in there. So these are basically your toes. Okay, so these are all your toes. And then as it comes up to here, so this was the metatarsal, this was the phalange. So we've got a metatarsal phalangeal joint. Okay, so that's your MTP joint, so metatarsal phalangeal joint. This is the big toe. It's only got 2 phalanges, 2 very big phalanges. But we know it's the big toe because it's got 2. And there's some other things that we'll have a look at a bit more in a sec that tells us that this is the inside of the foot. So as we work up the metatarsals, we then come to another row of bones just here. So these are your cuneiform bones. And this one here, because it's on the inside of the foot, so that's where your big toe is, this is your medial cuneiform bone just there. And you can see it sits a little bit lower than this bone here. So there's a bit of a join on this second metatarsal and then also onto the first metatarsal as well. So there's a bit of a side join and one on the front. So this would be more laterally on the cuneiform and this one more anterior, so towards the front. And then it joins up with another one here. This is your intermediate cuneiform. So we've got a medial one on the inside, intermediate one just inside of that as well. And then this one here, because this is closer to the little toe, so this is your 5th metatarsal just here. So that one there is lateral, okay, because it's towards the outside of the body. So we've got lateral, intermediate, and then medial. And these are your cuneiform bones, and they correspond with your 1st metatarsal, 2nd metatarsal, and 3rd metatarsal.